Yeah, yeah.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Aaron Savali is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Julian Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here now is Trey Turner as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez is there, and he has it for the out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trey Mancini comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 2-0. In the air, down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 1, Tribe coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Noah Syndergaard will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to lead pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 on its way. hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Kendrick. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So striding in, Franmil Reyes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker down around the knees gets the called strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
As a look, now the pitch. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And their runners at the corners now. A ball and no strikes. Count even now at 1-1. 1-1 the pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
All even now, 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is.
We got 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. All tied at 1-1. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Castro's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Ramirez calls for it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. McMahon playing here in his age 26 season. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Digging in now, Starlin Castro. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second. On a rope to the second baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Now batting, Roberto Perez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. We played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Ready now for Baltimore, Jorge Alfaro, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The count now at 2-2. And the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, Julian Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out. Speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Smoke toward third. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Orioles leave 1. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play. Coming to the plate now, Oscar Mercado, a base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there, 2 gone. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Ramirez is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He hit a sac fly earlier.
The Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Albert.
Way inside with that one. A pretty
Albert.
easy take there. Three and 0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
.30 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Striding into the box, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try.
Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And there are 2 away now. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. From the belt, the pitch. One and 0. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. High and deep to right. Santander looks up. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Here's Starlin Castro. And he fouls this one off. Comes into this one in the ball game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here comes the first pitch. Oscar Mercado is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
1 and 2. Here it is. Behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The set and the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Indians. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. Anthony Santander is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. That one's in there. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Fouled off. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's set and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And there he goes towards second, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in once again, Julian Hernandez. First offering on its way.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So here's Trey Mancini. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the Orioles 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Franmil Reyes. The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. To short. And that's the first out. One man out now in the Cleveland 5th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's fair.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Drilled to the right side. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Fielder, 24.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard to third. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
From the belt, the pitch. Ryan McMahon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Two out with a man at first. Right side. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. Got him. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next will be the imposing power bat, Miguel Sano. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. His 2nd home run of the series. And the Orioles have come back to tie this one at 3.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Line drive base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Hunter Wood takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Anthony Santander will be next. Runners off for second. Popped him up. Ramirez has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Anthony Santander. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Hero. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Ramirez showing off his range. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Through 5.5, we're tied now with 3 apiece. So here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Standing in, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Ball one, no play.
Bases are empty, one man out. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game.
1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Here it comes. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. His first homer here in the series as they take the lead 4-3.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Mercado, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Trevor May, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
For the Orioles, number 65, Trevor May.
First delivery to him on the way. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 4-3 Cleveland. Tim Collins comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Julian Hernandez.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The pitch. Looking to bunt his way on base, but he misses 2-1. fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
A full count now for the Orioles center fielder. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in the bat is Trey Turner. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But, hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Castro. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here comes the first pitch.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Ready with the 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
He showed right there why having a good change of his and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So now Carlos Santana standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. The 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Emmanuel Clase takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. To the plate now, Michael Brantley, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder at the track. The wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer so far in the series, and they double him up. It's 8-4. In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is in off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit out towards second. Castro has it. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 8 and the Indians 4. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Franmil Reyes becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Now in the box, Domingo Santana. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. To third. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Phil Maton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Howie Kendrick. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 0-2 home. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-2. Line drive to center field. And Kendrick has a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Into the box, Julian Hernandez, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
And it's fouled away. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the two outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Finds the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Striding forward now is the DH, Trey Mancini. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. At the plate now, Carlos Santana, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Hit in the air to left. Santana is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the Indians 4. Marcus Walden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, Ryan McMahon. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. In now, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro over to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready now, Roberto Perez, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Walden, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. He's right there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Nick Whitgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reyes is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, Anthony Santander.
In now for the O's, Anthony Santander is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Whitgren has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Settling in now, Howie Kendrick, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Pitch is popped up. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Julian Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
The 1-0. Fouled away. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And they're working the outer half here, but that lead.
Now on 3 and 2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in, Trey Turner. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A 1-1. Bounce to first. Rizzo was there. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready once again, Francisco Lindor. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Up next.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Brantley. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Oscar Mercado, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1.
Nope.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
2-0 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance? Fran Reyes. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A 1-0 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping up now, Anthony Rizzo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Popped him up. Santana in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Baltimore even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Trevor May gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.